All right, there's a lot of things we're gonna talk about in this video, man. I got a lot of heat to give both men and women in this video. But we're gonna begin with the story that the only fangirls that Shannon Sharpe was with, she retired. um, she was like, let me see, I think right here, she wrote, "Today I decided to retire from OnlyFans. Thank you, Shannon Sharpe, for all the incredible support that you've shown me over the past few years. This community has given me a life that I could have never imagined. I will still be active on social media and have several new projects to work on, maybe meeting some other older guy. I'm truly excited for the next chapter. I love all of you guys forever. Thank you, Shannon." Listen, people, she won that. She won that trade. And there are things that I want to discuss, that I want to, because this whole thing annoys me. I don't like the dialogue in this whole thing. I don't like the moralistic dialogue that people have. And I'm gonna do a quick TLDR right now because I feel like I got into these points much later in the video. And that's one, powerful men, when this happens, they don't see it as a scam because he got scammed. They see it because a lot of people secretly are resent the fact that an older man is dating is hooking up with a younger woman. One from men who hate the fact that they can't do that because of their looks or because they don't have power, because they don't have the money. And let me be real with you, a lot of women are mad at this because if he's choosing to date this younger girl, that means he's not dating women his age. And it's an uncomfortable truth to say this, but it is true. There's a lot of resentment going on here. And a lot of good. That's what you get for not dating women your age, like Charlemagne said. Charlemagne, the guy who was like, get yourself a wife and and settle yourself. People act like women his age wouldn't do trifling shit like that. So that's the first thing. And because we're going to talk about this throughout the video. And the next thing is that you gotta judge you could judge a person's character by what they do. You know, and Shannon Sharpe, you know, how could you have such an open relationship without having any evidence? Because the shit that you're saying is crazy. And so you can't trust people, especially when you're paying them. Right? Especially when you're paying them. It blows my mind how he didn't have any protection in this stuff, right? And the last thing before I go back to the video, because again I just want to put these out there, is that men of power, unfortunately, see a lot of escorts. Men who have, and the reason they do that is for the privacy's sake. But when they see them, they get NDAs. I mean, like Leonardo DiCaprio. So this is a lesson for everyone, man. All right, man. So with that being said, this is why I tell women, if you're going to date a guy, don't date a man who has this much power. And don't go after these guys. Because these guys are sex addicts. A lot of these guys, right? And when somebody has a sex addiction, by the way, sex addiction is the first addiction that most people experience, right? When somebody has a sex addiction, you don't know the shit that you're going to discover when you get to know them. So it's, even though it's not the same, even though like normal people cheat, yeah, it's true, but I swear to you, the addictions of the rich is nowhere near the addiction of the poor. They just make it look nicer. All right, let's continue with the video. Like, everyone is coming about this situation the wrong way. So let's begin, because I have some notes right here, man. Okay, so first things first, she's gonna spend. If you guys know something about escorts and Johns, is that the more money you earn, the more you're gonna spend it. I swear to you, she's gonna be back on OnlyFans. That's the first thing. She's gonna spend that money. And this is why, God forbid this happens to anyone, understand that you're gonna get the last laugh. They're gonna waste that money. That's a fact. Okay, expect some new plastic surgery. Expect how, like, she's gonna spend that money. Okay, so there's no need for you to feel angry that she got that money, because she's gonna spend it on somebody. The next thing is that people get mad at this because of the morality of it. Actually, let's go to the Abba and Preach video. Because they talked about it, and I want to read the comment section. Because for me, the issue here is not the age. It's not the age. I don't give a fuck that she's 19 and he's 50 something. I don't care. Because if you know escorts, they'll tell you most of their clients are that age. They're your uncles, your grandpa, your bro. They do that shit. Okay? There's a reason why that exists. The problem here with Shannon isn't the fact that she's younger. It's the fact that she's an OnlyFans model. Let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys believe this or not, but there are 19-year-old girls who would people don't believe it. But there are 19-year-old girls that you could date that won't scam you. People are like, oh, that's what he gets for dating a 19-year-old. No. It's not the fact that she's 19. It's the fact that it has low morality. It's that simple. And I'm not saying that every sex worker that does this has low morality. I'm just saying that any guy in that goes to Colombia that has gotten robbed was usually robbed by who? A sex worker. Okay, it's a honey trap. Okay, so let's read the comment because it honestly annoys me. Like just the hypocritical dialogue that people have with this, it's just insane. Hey, people, I even commented. It's just insane. People acting like older women aren't trifling. Of course they're trifling. It's not just younger women. It's older women too. I mean, I've seen divorce stories by people in their 50s where the woman took the money out of the guy and the guy had to himself because of it. Come on, man. If you're not good at judging character, this will happen whether or not you date an older or a younger adult woman. Look at people's responses. She's 19. He thought that what? I don't understand how dudes don't see to grasp exactly. However, a 50-year-old man with means needs to understand that trying to holler at 18 or 19-year-old runs higher risk of getting scammed out of money. Okay, that's true. That's true. But it doesn't matter. When you're rich and powerful, you're still at higher risk of getting scammed by everyone. So there's no reason to isolate it and to just say that 19-year-olds are all scammers. That's not true. There are some women who have daddy issues who don't like to date men their age. And they only feel comfortable with a man that's older. That's a real thing. Women who never had a father in their lives unconsciously become attracted to older guys. Oh, but your trauma's bonding. But she's younger. She don't know. Yeah, that people fall in love through projections all the time. That all the time. Doesn't mean that he should be with a woman 3 times. Oh, he's paying her, motherfucker. He's paying her. I mean, if you're a 50-year-old guy, are you seriously gonna go see a 50-year-old escort? Come on, man. Come on. Oh, but can't be that young. Okay, so what? 30? Like, I don't get it. I don't get what we're doing, man. People are just so goofy. Retire his girl before his OnlyFans. No fool like an old fool. Damn, she got Jersey retired too. All right, so that's the first thing, right? Is the fact that people are just being hypocritical about this. Okay, so remember that. For me, my issue here is the fact that he was dumb. He didn't understand that if you're talking to a sex worker, it's not, again, you know, like, look at my job. I work with sex workers, right? I sometimes get called, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You know? Like, so I talk to people. I understand. But it's, okay, let's read my notes, man, because I want to read my notes. So that's the first thing. Where are they? Okay, so Shannon's gonna spend that money, right? It's not age, it's the morality. So for me, if you're dating, if you're gonna be saying stuff like that, write an NDA. That's the next thing about powerful guys, is that powerful guys need to understand that if you're going to be talking to a woman and saying that type of stuff, you gotta get an NDA. You're too trustworthy. You're trusting too much a woman that you don't even know. You gotta have an NDA. And this explains what a lot of the times powerful men see a lot of escorts because they can't go out with a normal woman because of just privacy things. Privacy thing. So because of that, a lot of powerful guys, a lot of them see those escorts. So men of power have to be more careful how they move around. And again, I'm not focusing on the fact that she's 19 because people are just obsessed with that. It's like, who gives a fuck? The real issue here is that he didn't protect himself. That's the issue. Like, people have this, like, it just shows you with that society just doesn't respect women. I'm sorry. society don't respect women. They don't respect a woman's opinion. They don't respect a woman's decision. They see a woman like her dating Shannon Sharpe, and they see her as a victim. I don't know what type of 19-year-olds you're talking to, but a lot of 19-year-olds are smarter than 19-year-old guys. Some 19-year-olds are smarter than some 50-year-olds because they understand the game a little bit more. Shannon Sharpe has no wisdom. He knows, but he has no wisdom. He couldn't see how this was problematic. Why are you talking to her like that on the phone without having an NDA, my man? Did anybody tell him not to? Like, you got to do what Leo does. It's just goofy. Absolutely goofy. Let me see. Got to read my notes right here. Just absolute goofball behavior by Shannon Sharpe, right? The next thing is that in the public arena, men have no power. But it's a certain fight, right? When it's that type of stuff, he touched me, this, that, you have no power. Absolutely no. You're fucked. There's only one exception. If you have political power. That's the only exception. That's the only exception. If you have no political power, you're not going to be saved. And I don't mean political affiliations. No. I mean you're in politics. Or a billionaire. Those are the only ones that get away with this shit. Well, we all know that. Right? Men of power. Yeah. And let me tell you something. This is normal. A lot of people, 50-year-olds, yeah, this is very normal. This is very normal. I just don't understand why people are just so focused of an adult woman's age. Like, it's the infantilization. And it pisses me off. It really does piss me off. Because people act like she's so innocent. Oh, no. Oh, like, really? I mean, how how dumb do you think she is? She was fully aware she was gonna get him. She was fully aware. And people are like shocked that she was an escort. Okay, well, would you be happy if they were in a relationship? Would that make you happier? And why do you need to be happier? Why do you? Oh, it's so weird that he's doing this. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? So look, people. This is what we can learn. If you date a powerful man like this, I'm not saying expect it. I'm sorry. Like a man who's as rich, who's on testosterone, all of this type of stuff, expect some foolery from guys like that. Or if you're not, date a normal guy. Oh, but normal guys do that. Not as much. Okay, not as much. That's a fact. They don't have the money for that. And second, this just shows you that your value is not based on what you have. Because clearly this woman is not worth $20 million. That poom poom is not worth that. But that your value is worth based on what you can leverage. But the problem with that is that she used blackmail. She blackmailed him. I mean, it's pretty much blackmail. You do this or I sue you. Oh, you know, and people are, it just shows you the halo effect that women have, right? The halo effect that a woman would literally steal from me, rob me, and people will still be on her side. I mean, look at what Cardi B. She confesses robbing people, robbing men, drugging them. And people hate on Shannon Sharpe more than Cardi B. Like, she legit robbed people, but she's an innocent baby angel Aladdin or an innocent little girl. She was just robbing men for the sake of it. It's the female halo effect and the male horn effect. That if there's a conflict, the woman looks innocent. If me and you committed a crime and we get caught, she's the one that did it, she'll say I did it, and I'll be the one that gets in trouble. A woman will be so quick to not take responsibility for things, and men will so quickly believe them. It's just so annoying, bro. It's just so annoying. I'll be so angry every time. Guys are the ones that have to pay all the damn alimony. Guys are the ones that have to pay the divorce. Give up their house. It's just so much bullshit, man. You know, have you guys ever heard of Anthony Cumia? he's um a radio personality. Anyways, he was going through a public divorce, and the guy, yo, like she took him everything, and she did it on purpose too. She would do it on purpose. She took everything from him, everything. Now he doesn't pay her no more, but it's just that society just has a secret resentment towards men. Now, why is that? Well, because men are the ones that usually conquer, and I get that, but I don't think it should. I don't think it's right, and stuff like this should make a lot of men should make men mad. But also, this is why a lot of men are staying single because of this shit. Because the amount of unequal power that women have when it comes to talking and who did who. Like when it comes to belief, people believe women 10 times more. No, trust me, they believe it. The only difference is that when men with politics, that's when people it's out the window. Anyways, man. Oh my god, it's so annoying, man. It's just so annoying, man. Shannon Sharpe should wake up, bro. Like I don't know how the fuck you did that shit without. Were they in a relationship? I don't think so, right? It was just and then people thought that he was really like saying, "Oh, I'm gonna choke you, bitch." That's called race play, man. That's called race play, motherfucker. Like, damn, dog, yo, you can't be kinky around these people, man. Anyways, man, it's crazy. They really act stupid with that, man. That's the part that blows. Let's go inside. Anyways, man, people gotta mind their business. It's just that simple. She's an adult woman. Respect her as an adult woman. He's a goofy dude who trusted a woman, and now he's getting played. And people don't even, he's getting scammed. He's getting scammed, and people don't give a fuck. That's the part another thing is that people have no sympathy with the fact that he's literally getting scammed from a scammer. People don't see that as a scam. Like that's bull, and it pisses me off because that can happen to anyone. That can happen to me. I don't give a fuck. Like getting extorted like this is a scam. It's just that simple, man. And people, oh, Shannon, and it's like, what about, whoa, Shannon's the victim here, man. She was happy with the whole thing. She's just doing this for the money. And people are letting her get away with that scam. That's some bullshit, man. If you are okay with this, I hope this shit happens to someone that you know so that you can see how much of a scam it is. Anyway, no, I don't want that to happen, but you know what I mean, man. Anyways, man, you guys be safe, man. We're having a meditation for all the Patreon people at 3 p.m. Mexico City time. So if you guys want to meditate with us, just go to Patreon, $5 a month. You guys will get access to all videos and the meditations we do every now and then. Take care. All right, guys, we're going to have a brief intermission so that I can tell you guys about our new bundle that we're doing where you guys can purchase all of my courses and get it at a discount. So this bundle is pretty much the bundle where you could just buy all of my courses. You could buy Nice Guy, which is a training course on how to come across more assertive, how to come across more confident, how to not give off nice guy vibes. You guys can get access to Dark Game, which is my full dating course on how to meet women in different scenarios, how to attract women, how to make sure you don't come across as creepy, and essentially how to act like a man and not act like a doofus, to be quite honest with you. And you get all of these bonuses, which is the bonuses of Dark Game, the bonuses of Practical Mastery, which is about how to master a skill, Social Mastery, which is how to master your social life, and the Laws of Human Nature, which is a book club videos that I had dissecting Robert Greene's book. All of this is naturally at around naturally is at $346, but you guys can purchase this bundle and get it at what's the price again? Get it at $238 pretty much. So you guys can purchase it right now. It's a money back 30-day money back guarantee. It's a good way to, rather than just buying them individually and paying extra, you guys can just purchase everything at a discount price. Now, the only thing I don't like is the fact that I'm giving you a lot of information at the same time. That makes me kind of scared because a lot of times people don't do the things that I teach when you get too much information. But I've gotten too many requests to do this, so I'm just satisfying you guys. Purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below where it says purchase the bundle. All right, let's continue with the video.